All right. Vision is here. AI can see clearly now, right? So what that does is it gives you a brand new ability that's kind of strange that you might not have had before. You might not have actually thought about what you can do if you have the ability to have vision. You can do things like OCR. So OCR stands for optical character recognition. It can read. Basically, you can look at bad handwriting, like this handwriting that I had right here. It can read this with the ability, and it's an API call away, which is bonkers, right? It's bonkers that we have this ability now, and you can put it into your apps. And I'm going to show you how to do that. Let's talk about a couple more things. One thing that is really nice for doing is it can describe photos. So you can imagine, let's think like it's going to pull out keywords from a photo, right? So you have a photograph. Let's say that you're an e-commerce site and you want to upload a product, you want to start filling out things about that product, it can automatically start doing that. Alt tags, right? So alt tags are great. Not everybody can see, right? So vision is definitely an ability that not everybody has, but alt tags help people have that. They can browse the web and they can kind of read what's happening, and alt tags are something that you should always have. This is a great way to start building alt tags, right? To start automatically building alt tags. Again, keywords, right? So I know that there's been some great demos lately where you want to go and you want to search through your photos. You want to find photos of somebody wearing a red dress, and we'll find all the pictures of people wearing red dresses. This is a great thing to do. We have a package called R2 here, and it has event hooks, right? So you could push an event hook through. You could go and you could look at the photo, get pictures from it, like do post-processing on this stuff, as well as real-time uses. So many use cases are in here, and I don't know if we're fully grabbing how exciting time this is, especially now that you can do this. One line of code. It's amazing. All right, so it can also answer questions, right? So we're at this time where we can give it a photo, and it can actually answer questions about that photo. We can do a prompt and see what that is. I've got a demo built that I'm going to let you play with. It's hosted on Cloudflare Workers AI. You can go and build that. It's a Pages app, and we're going to play with it. So let's get this cleaned up. Ready? So like, now you see me, now you don't. That didn't work. Now you see me, now you don't. No. There it goes. Finally. I'm going to pop into my demo here. This is called Floor is LlaVa. It's a little joke because the floor is here, right? So I'm going to show you this model. It is seriously one call, and it's the floor. It's the base of what we're going to start building. And LlaVa here, so you'll notice that it's like llama or LlaVa. It's large language, and this is vision here. So this is an open model here called LlaVa. So we're gonna start with this. I'm just gonna show you how quick you can do this. It's .pages.dev because this is hosted. This is my app that I built. It's a Pages app. It's available. You can hit this. You can also upload these things. And I'm just gonna give you a little bit of a demo, a little bit of a taste of what this feels like. So I saw this yesterday. I was out. I'm not gonna name where because it's a little embarrassing, but I can ask a question about this. I could say, let's say describe this photo. I'm going to do submit on this, and let's see what it comes back with. And I'm probably going to pop out. I'll see you later. I'm going to pop out and we'll just show my laptop only so that we can see this here. So it shows some stuff. It shows that there's Coca-Cola, there's a Health Aid kombucha. So you notice that it noticed all this. It's well stocked thing. So on top of describing the photo like that, which is cool, super cool that I can do that, right? Like I can pull this, I could store this someplace to search later. I am a little bit blown away by, is that kombucha $7? Is it really just one of those is $7? Wow. Yes, the price of that kombucha is $7. Okay. All right, that's where we're at. That's the world that we live in, and now we can see that. It's powerful, right? So like not only that is it, that's reading text. That might not be so impressive, but check this out. Here's an old newspaper clipping from the Oregonian. Oregon represent here. What is the headline? And you'll notice that it's like a little messed up, right? So like you can imagine that it's kind of hard to read what this says here. In the past, but you can imagine going through photos and it says Americans walk on the moon, which is the headline, which is amazing. You could probably actually read some of this. How long did he walk for? So let's see what it says. Let's see if it's actually reading this. I can't read that. It's pretty small. Approximately 2 hours and 2 minutes. So it's responding to the text that's here on that, which is really cool, right? So you can imagine that there's like all sorts of stuff that you might want to use that for. It has some additional things. So this is Dravya here. He gave a talk recently at a Hack Night. If you're interested in Hack Nights, follow along. Let's see. So what does this man believe? He gave an awesome talk about some stuff that he's doing. So let's see what he believes. And we can see that there's this in the background here. It says some stuff. It says, the man in the image believes that writing tools are hard to use. He's standing in front of a large screen which is displaying information related to writing tools or a presentation about them. His opinion on the subject can be based on personal experience, observations, and a combination of both, because that's him there in the thing, and that's so super cool, right? Isn't this powerful about like what you could do with this? And like it's not just like that. Like you can also make games. I'm starting to make this game here. So like, what is this, right? What is this? I drew this on an airplane. I'm not trying to brag. I actually drew this. So like something you might want to up your art skills. But if I say, what is this? This is a drawing of a dog's face with a sad expression. I don't know if it's sad or not. But super cool, right? So we've got the ability to do all of this, right? So I am super excited about what we can build in this space, and I want to let you play with this. So again, this is floor is LlaVa with 2 L's, .pages.dev. And then also there's a repo. So check the notes for this, but there's a repo, and I'd love to walk you through a little bit of what this actually looks like. So if you haven't used Svelte before, this is a Pages app, and I have gone and if I can run this locally, so I can do an npm run dev, and I can run this locally, and it will host my server, and I can build there. That's kind of how I built this. I'm getting some stuff coming in from the form, right? So I have a form on that other side. That's what we were seeing there. And I am passing it in. And then the way that Svelte works is it has this access to this platform, which then plugs into our bindings. And our AI is one of those bindings. Now, I haven't done anything at all to say what my username is. I've authenticated with this Wrangler program. It's a really nice developer experience. And I'm using the name of that model. So that model's here. That can be found on the models page as well. I'll link to that as well. And then I'm passing in that array, that image that came through. I'm passing in the prompt, and I'm passing in the question. And you might be asking, like, how big of an image can I do? And one of the things that I did on the other side is because I have some huge images, like, these phones are great that we have. It doesn't need that big of a detail thing. So I want to save people time as they're going. So I actually use some code generating tools to help me write a resize thing on the client. So let's take a look at the client side really quick here. So the way that Svelte works is it does this like routes directory, and this is the main page that we saw here, and it puts all the code together. It's kind of nice. I'm writing TypeScript here and I have an onload. When it loads, I'm going to go ahead and do the resizing, and then I'm going to handle the file upload, and that's really about it. And then I wire the things up here as well. So this is a repo that you can have, and you should have, because I want you to have access to this. I want you to go and upload it and share with me what you built over there, because you can have this and you can make it your own. I want you to do that. I want you to grab this. I want you to take this further. Remember, this is just the floor, right? Well, let's raise the floor. Let's bring that up. You have one API call that you could do. What are you going to build with it? So yeah, go and grab this code. This code is yours. I want you to build stuff. I want you to share it with us. I want you to share it with the world. Let us know what you're building. Links are in the notes of this. Thanks so much. See you soon. You see, because I talked about vision, and then I said, see you soon, and that's what I want. I want to